Hello, Capricorns. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Now, we are taking a look at your weekly reading for the week of July 18th through the 24th, 2022. So, looking to see what the cards reveal for you for the week ahead. And keep in mind, Capricorn, these are general readings and not everything is going to resonate with you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and help support my channel. So now let's take a look at the cards and energy that you received for the week ahead. So we're starting first out with your tarot cards. We have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Major Arcana card, the Empress. Okay. Capricorn, you are headed for abundance. But your cards are indicating that you've been through a very stressful, exhausting energy is what I'm picking up. So some of you might be really putting in a lot of work in regards to something. Could be something in the home environment, maybe putting work into your relationships. Definitely can be in regards to your job, your career. And one of the messages here coming through is you are now putting it in to people kind of taking advantage of you, Capricorn. You probably can relate to people, almost what I'm going to say, sweet talking you into maybe taking on extra work or helping out, just trying to get you to fill in the gaps so they don't have to worry about it. That's what I'm picking up. So this is really bringing me to like the center of your tarot cards and the Three of Swords. Now, generally, this could be some loss, disappointment, grief, or sorrow. Could be any of those things. But what I'm picking up the most is exhaustion. And that certainly is what we're seeing here with this angel. Now, if you look, you see the two swords on each side are pointing up. This is now moving in a direction where you're not going to be distracted. You're moving towards like a higher realm this week, per se. But when the sword is pointed down, and that's the one the angel is holding, that's your mental energy affecting the physical world. So there is something that is maybe affecting your health and well-being. It certainly could be stress. It could be maybe people taking advantage of you or talking you into something that they need you to do, and it purely benefits them. And I especially see you kind of drawing like a line in the sand this week, Capricorn. The Three of Swords is a minor arcana card, so it is short-lived unless you continue to let people take advantage of you. But I don't see that, Capricorn. You're a very hard worker, very generous with your time, your energy, but there's someone or something that's really stealing all your time and energy, kind of pushing you to the limit is what I'm picking up. And you are putting a stop to that. Now, next to your Three of Swords is the Ace of Swords. This is success and triumph after struggling, like a hard period of time. It can represent like a very long, tough battle, a journey, something that you've been dealing with for some time. So this is the beginning of success coming in. And again, I just have that vision of you drawing a line in the sand. You're no longer going to be available, let's say, to anything unless you truly want to. You're not going to get talked into anything, Capricorn. And I love the fact that the eagle is at the top of this card because you're seeing things clearly now. This is clarity. This is the truth of the situation coming in. So you're going to be successful in preventing that kind of people-pleasing type of energy that's been kind of like buzzing around you. Now, your first card here, the Ace of Wands. This is some new opportunity, new beginnings. This is something that's coming in this week, and you're going to feel very passionate about it. This is really a big deal with it being the Ace of Wands because this is a new beginning in regards to why you're here, Capricorn. This is in regards to your purpose, your calling. So this is an energy and a very fiery energy where you are now raring to go. And I just love all the growth here at the top of the wand. Now, for some Capricorns, this is really turning the corner here. Big changes coming in. A new life, a new lifestyle. This is where you have complete control, Capricorn, complete confidence. And then if you look here closely, you can see this fire is actually a dragon. That represents passion, just feeling very fired up, maybe about a project you're going to be involved in, some kind of opportunity that's coming your way. You are fired up this week, Capricorn. I love it. This can almost be for some Capricorns like a new self-image that could be coming into play because this is very creative energy. For some of you, it's going to be a huge idea that you get inspired, that you just comes in. You're going to feel very passionate about it. This is generally a card of, excitement, enthusiasm, and energy for something new is going to be made available to you, Capricorn, with this card showing up. Now, for some Capricorns, this can really actually indicate new life. So some of you might be finding out you're pregnant, possibly another child adding on to the family. But this is passion. This is excitement. This is fun. This is a wonderful energy coming in. And in regards to career, your job, look for opportunities where you're going to be able to express yourself freely, where you can be creative. Now, this is definitely something that is coming in this week that you have to grab onto. You have to take the steps to bring it to fruition, Capricorn. And boy, look at your last card here, the Major Arcana card, the Empress. And with it being a Major Arcana card, this is change coming in. This Empress is creating the environment for you this week, Capricorn, to create. She is bringing in the right environment, the abundance you need to just manifest what you want in this material world. I'm also picking up the opportunity now to get your health and well-being like back online, because the Three of Swords is pure exhaustion, and that is you burning the candle at both ends. And this is something that you have control over, which, as I said before, you are now drawing that line in the sand, and you're no longer just jumping in to help everyone whenever asked. Now, the Empress card can be an indication to get out in nature, maybe work in a garden, take a walk in the woods. An indication that you're going to be around very creative, very empowered people, and they're really going to enhance your creative abilities. The Empress here mends the damage from the Three of Swords. And both cards here are the number 3 numerology, new beginnings. Something's coming together to then kind of push you off into something new, a new direction, one where you're putting yourself first, Capricorn. So the Empress energy coming in this week to create the perfect environment for you, to have that inspiration, to get those ideas. So for some of you, you might even decide to move house, I'm picking up. You might decide to move to a new city, get a new job, a complete makeover. As earlier, was really picking up a strong energy of a new self-image, a new lifestyle. And the Empress is bringing in abundance. Now, the one thing very unusual here that I'm noticing, you have 1313, 1313. So I normally don't do angel numbers in the regular readings, but angel number 1313 is an indication, Capricorn, you're on the verge of good fortune. Especially if you've been struggling for a long time, it is an indication that things are about to become better. The hard times will soon be a thing of the past, and it is about taking the next step. So just so you know, Capricorn, I am noticing the angel number here, 1313. It's a symbol of abundance, prosperity, and happiness coming in. Now, normally, I look at your total numerology. And your 1313 here, or 1, 3, that's 4, and 1, 3, that's 4, that's 8. And 8 is a number of abundance. And I don't believe in coincidences that I'm picking up and seeing your angel number 1313 on top of your regular numerology number 8, bringing abundance. Abundance coming in. Things are definitely going to be changing for you, Capricorn. So let's take a look, see which crystal is being suggested for you for the week. And you received calcite. Busy times and multitasking. And it says, take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. And that's where I was picking up. You've got a lot of responsibilities, and it's going to be affecting your health and well-being. And this is a card indicating that other people are taking advantage of your generosity. So you're being guided here to take charge of your own schedule, setting up boundaries, and I just keep picturing drawing the line in the sand. You're just not going to be so willing. It's not to say you won't help people out. It'll be on your terms and when you want to, Capricorn. You need to do what's best for you, especially if doing all this extra for others is affecting your health in some way. There's where I'm picking up burning the candle at both ends. Now let's take a look at your oracle card message. And this is this is a large deck. It's a shuffle. Okay. You received nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. Well, this is going to be a good one for you, Capricorn, because this card is an indication to not make any assumptions. Be open to possibilities that seem to be outside rational expectation. And Capricorn, you think very rationally, very logically. And this card is asking you to open up for what wouldn't be rational to you. It would be magical. This is tapping into communication on a different realm and within nature. There are spiritual realms, spiritual planes, you might say. And that's why an indication to get out in nature, get away from people, take a walk in the woods, a garden, whatever you have available to you. The Empress. This is the Empress energy kicking in with your oracle message. It's an indication to be open and to express the desire to give and receive communication out in this realm, out in nature. Now, I will tell you, this is a card from the Alice in Wonderland oracle deck. So this is kind of when Alice comes across the tiger lilies, if you know the story where she says, boy, I wish you could talk. And then the tiger lily says, we can talk when there's somebody or anybody worth talking to. So it's really a challenge for you, Capricorn, to be open to something that doesn't make sense to you, something that you really can't understand, and be open to possibilities outside of the rational expectations. So mainly, pretty much indicating tune into your higher self, trust your intuition this week, listen to what your intuition is saying, but mainly spend some time outdoors by yourself in nature, taking a walk through a garden, maybe in the woods, whatever you have available to you in your area, and be open to the information, the opportunities, because you have 2 aces in your reading. That's 2 different kind of opportunities coming in this week, Capricorn. Now, your final message here is from the Making Magic deck here. So let's see what you get, Capricorn. Oh, wow. You get on target. Follow your ideal life path. So be open, Capricorn, to any kind of opportunities, especially in regards to any kind of communication coming in, as it's all going to lead to abundance. Well, there you have it, Capricorn. That was your messages and guidance for the week ahead. If you'd like to continue with a private tarot card reading one-on-one, my website link is listed below in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Capricorn family.